As part of efforts to address insecurity in the nation's schools, the Nigeria Police Force has held an engagement with stakeholders in Kano to discuss the implementation of the Schools Protection Program. This comes as insecurity has been identified as one of the factors that hinder children's education, particularly for girls in the state. Here's the report.
Research by UNICEF highlights many challenges, including security threats like kidnapping, terrorism, and vandalism, which prevent children, especially girls, from attending school regularly. In Kano, as in any cosmopolitan city, school security is no longer just about classroom safety, but about protecting every step of a child's journey from home to school and back. Parents and the state government have implemented measures such as limiting travel distances for girls in urban centers and initiating projects to build schools closer to rural communities. The Federal Ministry of Education, through the Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment implemented in Kano, says all schools have safety policies in place. A recent stakeholders meeting convened by Nigeria Police Force's Safe School project identified issues like terrorism, kidnapping to school vandalism, and gender-based violence within schools as impediments to school safety.
Today's event, strengthening security, resilience, and integration of host communities, align with the National Plan on Financing Safe Schools in Nigeria. The plan has a national investment response aimed at protecting schools, learners, teachers, and non-teaching staff from attacks in Nigeria, and was designed to achieve measurable outcomes such as reducing the number of out-of-school children and improving Nigeria's rating in the Human Capital Index in the long run.
The protection of schools is not just a security matter. It is an investment in our future. Education is the foundation of development, and no child should be deprived of learning due to insecurity. We must therefore work collectively, government, that is, security agencies, and community leaders and citizens, to ensure that schools in Kano remain places of knowledge and not fear.
Amid these challenges, residents speak on ways to tackle insecurity which affects children's pursuits for education.
The
lack of security affects us all, so we parents have to cooperate with the government or there will be no success. However, we feel every school should be located close to a police station.
Shekara 30 muna da tsaro, me yasa muke da tsaro 30 years back? To mu koma mu tambayi kanmu me yasa muke da tsaro a shekara 30, me yasa ba mu da tsaro yanzu?
30 years ago, schools and communities were secured, so why don't we have security now? The major problems are growing population, jobless youth, poverty, and lack of education. So if we want to solve this problem, we have to increase the strength of our security forces. We are over 200 million, and how many millions are our security forces?
The
government needs to critically address issues of security as well as infrastructure in primary and secondary schools. Added to this is the cooperation of the communities, which is also key to achieving improved security. Of the solutions discussed during a training program for School Protection Squad is a community-based security approach.
We want to adopt the two types of system that we have seen being used in other places in the world, which are adequately, effectively working. That is by combining the school marshals, the school security squad, as well as critical stakeholders in giving information.
As Kano continues to protect its children, key recommendations include the establishment of better security infrastructure in schools like fences, surveillance systems, and partnerships with local communities. With these measures in place, schools will be safer for everyone, as every child deserves the opportunity to learn and grow in a safe environment. Abdulaziz Ibrahim, Trust TV News, Kano.